A new year means new laws go into effect. Certified family law specialist Bud Klueck is here with us with just a few of the new rules that we're going to need to follow. And listen carefully now to these. Bud, welcome.
Thank you, Joe. There are three new laws that are in my area of expertise, which is called family law, of course. And one involves pets, one involves support, and one involves what if you get divorced before all of the other issues are settled.
All right, well, let's go look at pets.
Right.
Right.
They can be on the restraining order now. That's the big change. You can actually have a pet listed on a restraining order, domestic violence restraining order. Because, Joe, experience has taught us that one of the ways that domestic violence perpetrators actually try to control their victims is by threatening their pets, saying, if you don't do what I want,
Sure.
if I cannot control you, I'm going to kill Fido, I'm going to kill your beloved cat, or whatever it is.
Okay.
And also kids' pets. I mean, one of the things is I'm going to kill the dog that our 6-year-old girl loves unless you do what I tell you. Wow. So that's one of the ways that they manipulate.
So that was
things.
Never covered before? That
no,
was
you
never
couldn't.
In the situation?
No, essentially, if you think about it, Joe, ordinarily you can only put people on restraining orders. But in this particular set of circumstances, you can also put other living beings.
All right. And that comes into effect on January 1?
Yes.
Okay.
And by the way, it doesn't necessarily have to be the victim's pet. The law, they very wisely said, it could be either the victim's pet, the kid's pet, or the perpetrator's pet. And if you think about it, the reason for that is because they don't want people to go to court and be arguing in front of the judge, well, you can't put that dog on a restraining order because it's my dog.
All right, all right.
And so they don't want to get into those arguments. So it doesn't matter whose dog it is. If you list the dog and it seems as though that's going to be a way they're going to control you as a domestic violence victim, then it's going to go on the restraining order.
All right, number 2 that's coming up.
Has to do with support. I often tell people that when you divide up the things at the end of a marriage, that is, say, the assets and the debts, what you owe and what you own, that's final. But custody, visitation, and support is always modifiable when there is a quote-unquote change in circumstances. Those are the key words, Joe, change in circumstances. Now, we had a case about 8 years ago, 1999, which said that when child support ends because the kid turns 18 and becomes an adult, then that's not a change in circumstances to look at what's known as spousal support, or used to be called alimony. But the legislature has come along and said that it will be. If child support ends, then it is a change in circumstances to look at, to revisit spousal support or alimony.
So then you can revisit spousal support. Okay, and number 3, quickly.
Number 3 would be, there's a process called bifurcation where you set an issue aside. And one of the most frequent issues to be set aside is the marital status. People get their divorce officially before they decide all the property and support issues.
All right.
And under those circumstances, you want to protect that person who's getting divorced early. And so the new law says that they still get health insurance and they still get the same kind of credits as in case the person dies between when they got divorced and when all of the issues are decided.
Okay,
so there's additional protections built in.
All right, judicial protection.
Right. So those are the 3 areas.
Okay, all right, those are the 3. Well, the Law and Mediation Office of Garrison, Klueck, you see it right there. Call Bud if you have any questions about these, any of them need to be explained at all. Make sure you give him a call, all right, there at the 619-448-6500.
We've even given you a copy of the new law if you want it. We'll explain it to you. It seems a little complicated.
You see, you can't ask for more than that. All right, San Diego Living is coming right back. Don't go away.